One of the biggest mistakes I made in my previous relationships is the fact that I refused to ask the right questions. Come close. There are some questions you need to ask in your relationship and even in marriage to get clarity. Number one, when you are in that relationship, stop shying away from talking about finance. Stop hiding under the fact that you want to be a good girl or look like a wife material. You don't want to talk about the most and major important things that is going to lead to the future. How much does this man have? How much does he earn? How does he spend? How does he squander? How does he invest? As a woman, you must know these things. It's because you do not ask the right questions. When you get into the marriage, you get stuck. You are living in assumptions. See, when a man is chasing you, he'll be doing vavavoom for you. But that's not the real reality. Ask questions. Baby, what's up with your finance? So that you can know where to come in. If you're an independent woman, if you're a woman that is not doing anything, you'll be able to put yourself together. Stop shying away from that question. Finance is very important. So that you can know what to demand from your boyfriend or your husband. Not when your husband is earning 100K, you're asking him to buy you a wig of 500,000. That is because a lot of women do not know your financial capacity. Men, you guys have to let your guards down a little bit and talk about this stuff. When women talk about finance, it doesn't mean that we are gold diggers. We want to know where to help you from. We want to know where to assist. A woman comes into a man's life as a support system. If I don't know what you're going through, how do I support you? A lot of you men are trying to be men, you are chesting it. My question is, as a man, why do you go and pick a woman you don't even trust with your finance? The mistake is always with your choices. It's not the conversation. Always with the choices that you made. Your conversation often have nothing to do, but the choices you made, that is what will not start making you say, I don't want to tell this girl how much I get to, make sure no come they ask me, then why are you marrying her? Why are you in a relationship with her? Number two, after finance, sex. See, you must talk about sex because you are going to enjoy yourself in marriage. Sex is going to give you reproduction. Sex is going to give you relaxation. Sex is going to bond the both of you together. What's up? What do you like? What don't you like? Do you like a woman? Are you a womanizer? You like big yash? You like boobs? Have these conversations. Tell these people. I will repeat myself. Why do you always make choices that you're not comfortable with? You know, sometimes when people come for counseling, I'm so shocked that they say, I don't want to tell. How do you even marry people that you cannot talk to? How do you marry people that you cannot communicate? Because nobody really knows you. You are the one that will show and tell people who you are. No matter how people observe you, it is only when you talk you give clarity. Stop sitting down there and assuming you're supposed to know this. No, talk about it. And one thing a lot of us often forget is, if I'm coming into a relationship with you or you're coming into a relationship with me, we've dated other people. A lot of us have been reprogrammed. It was not the way we left our mothers and our father's house that we are right now. A lot of us have lost our innocence. A lot of us have lost our confidence. A lot of relationships have wounded a lot of people before they got to meet their life partner. And that's the reason why you must communicate. Let your recent girlfriend not go and be using her ex-boyfriend manual on you. Let her so that you're not going to be using your ex manual on your current girlfriend. That's the beauty about communication. Because you see these things that we do in relationship and marriage. Nobody really taught us so. We just find a way to find ourselves. And how do you find yourself? You talk. Baby, this is what I like. Baby, this is what I enjoy. Baby, you talk about your weaknesses. Talk about your strength. I used to tell my husband that the reason why I chose him is because I have been able to study his weakness. And I can hold him down with that. He knows my strengths. I know his strengths. And I know his weaknesses. So if you are in a relationship, no need of doing jagaban, you're trying to form. The day you accepted to date this person, is the day you decide to be vulnerable around them. And if you know you don't want a relationship, just enjoy yourself and go. The problem is a lot of you don't want to communicate, but yet you want commitment. Communication goes with commitment. If you're not ready to share, let me know your weakness. And that's the reason why sometimes you will see that a lot of people marry opposite themselves. This person is loud, this person is quiet, this person is... You need to find that out so that you can know if this person is your match. Because one thing about relationship is that the fact that anybody coming into your life, they're coming to compliment you. Because you're not a perfect person. That was the reason why God brought Eve to Adam in the Garden of Eden. For them to communicate, for them to interact, for him to have company. So please have this kind of conversations. Finance, sex, weaknesses and strength. Another thing is children. Ask this person, how many children do we want to have? What is he like? Go into his mindset. The kind of family he's from, how many mama born, if it's from a polygamous home. Women, we need to ask these questions. Most times I focus on women because we are the ones at the receiving end. Anytime marriage goes bad, they never drag the man. It is the woman that they'll be dragging. Get enough clarity so that you don't jump into these things and jump out. Be sure of what you are going to do. Don't live in denial. If you see it, ask yourself, I go fit chest down. Do you have the mental capacity, the strength? See, no matter how bad any man or any woman is, they must find their match. No matter how crazy you are as a man, you go find a person who crazy past you. No matter how crazy you are. So that is life. There will always be people who can compliment you. You can never be that mad. You never see madness. When you see bigger madness, you go cool. And that's the reason why these conversations, they are very, very important. Because most things a lot of people complain when they come for therapy are the things their spouses don't even know. It's just that in Nigeria these days, people are not so used to couple therapy. Most times I get to invite husband and wife one by one. You will see that the husband is not even aware of what the wife is complaining about. They've not sat down to communicate. Okay? So please have these conversations. The other one is childbearing. And the next thing you should pick into is to understand his family background. What do they believe in? Are they Christians? What's up with the mother? What's up with the father? Go into his background. Understand. And be sure that this is what you want to deal with. See, women, let's not be deceived though. Marriage is beautiful. Love is beautiful when you find the right person. And the easiest way to find the right person is to start asking the right questions. While you're focusing on building yourself and being independent as a woman, once you make that one wrong choice, everything you have built will go down to the drain. The same way women, they pull man down, and the same way man, they pull women down these days. So you need to ask the right question. When the man starts to shy away from these questions, know that he's not a serious person. Bounce. Real men want to have real conversations, futuristic conversations. Anybody that is shying away from this kind of conversation is a little boy. I wonder what you're doing with such person. Have these conversations, beautiful women. It doesn't make you desperate. In fact, what even makes you more desperate is opening your legs and allow a man sleep with you over and over again without even getting married to you. So if you can do that, you can open your mouth and a man will put his private part inside your mouth. You will drink it. Open your mouth and ask that question. There is nothing like desperation. It is called accountability and clarity. So that somebody will not come and tell you tomorrow, I did not tell you to wait for me. I did not tell you I will marry you. I did not tell you. Leave assumption and begin to ask the right question. Start that question today. As you're done watching this video, ask that boy you are dating this question. And if you are not in a relationship yet, save this video so that when you find somebody that you love, ask them this question. They are brutal questions, but they are needed. If you do not have this answers, even if the person wants to lie, the person cannot lie for so long. That's the reason why I seek conversation. Get that clarity. Make even be say the person lied.